The final hairstyle that we're going to look at is that's associated with Agrippina the Younger. And for all of these, you will need some yarn to hold your hair up with. You can use bobbles if you want. Some scissors. We're not going to cut the hair though, we're only going to cut the string. And you need a blunt needle for which you can thread your yarn through. And a blunt needle is very important because we're going to sew the hair to the head. For this, you divide the hair into three. You take the bulk of the hair to the back of the head because you're going to create a ponytail. But the two front pieces, one in front of each ear, you pull back and twist into a tight twisted braid. You don't plait it, you just twist it. And you do this on both sides. For this hairstyle, it's very useful to have an assistant who can hold your twisted braid in place. You then pull both your twisted braids and all the hair from the back of the head into a single ponytail and tie it tightly with your yarn. Take the ponytail and divide it into 5 and create 5 plaits. Again, with the ends of these plaits, it's good to wet them and tie them tightly with yarn. You take 4 of the plaits once you're finished, tie those together at the bottom and tuck the ends under the now one large plait you've got. You can sew them in if that's helpful. Pick up this braid that you now have and tuck it into the back of the ponytail. So you loop it into the back of the neck and you sew it into place in the same way that you've sewn on the previous hairdos. You sew your plaited bit into the hair that's on the head. Again, be very careful with your needles. Once this is secure, so you have a looped plaited ponytail now, you take your final plait that you left out of the gathering up and you wind it around the join. This makes a very decorative finish, but also helps you secure the ponytail. So you wind this plait around the ponytail and then you sew it into place. This means also that you can tuck in all the ends and catch them up in your sewing, so you can make a very neat final job of it. Again, looks like it might not be, but actually it's a very secure hairstyle.